And just we're here and we're back to a new Simpsons video, and we are back with another re-reviewing of my favorite Simpson episodes. And this is another good one that I enjoyed as well. And it starts with Otto dropping off the kids at the school and then grabbing the seniors. And yeah, Principal Skinner then comes and tells Lisa's class that Miss Hoover isn't going to be in the class because she's got some severe depression, and they're going to have a substitute. And we see Miss Cantwell, and of course, yeah, Lisa is really hoping that she is the substitute. And yeah, she is Lisa's class's new substitute. And she's giving Ralph an A with the drawing he did. And yeah, she gives a B to Lisa because she's like, because I said so. And yeah, that causes Lisa to faint. And the lunch lady grabs a piece of meat and she's like, "Mate," and then passes out. Because, Lisa's a vegetarian. And then at home, Marge said that thought you might be cold and got this fur coat. And she's like, "Fur?" and passes out. But it's not actual fur. That she says. And then Homer comes over to Ned, wondering if can have some sugar for coffee. And, of course, making like an order. And he's like, "Then I'll be on my way." And Homer comes in to have breakfast with Ned and his mom and dad as well. And he's going out for a power walk. Then Ned says, "I'm going out for a power walk," and has this picture of Jesus on the cross with binoculars, saying Christ is watching. That's actually a pretty cool picture, though. I'm not going to lie. And then Lisa's class has free play, which, yeah, Ralph just putting Play-Doh in his mouth and squeezing it, making it come out of his nose and his ears. And, yeah, of course, Miss Cantwell is telling Lisa that it's free play, and of course, Lisa's just rating, but she's like, "That's it, you're losing Joey's." Which, yeah, she takes some of the Joey's out of Lisa's, and even bites one of the Joey's head, little paper Joey's head off as well, and spits it at Lisa. Like, yeah, you can kind of see where this is going for Lisa. And yeah, when Ned gets back from his power walk, he sees there's kind of smoke coming from, or steam coming on the roof, and he sees these little snacks, and yeah, they're watching, I don't know why, but the show that Homer and Ned's parents are watching kind of reminds me of Sesame Street. I don't know why. Because the Big Bird that orange bird reminds me of Big Bird on Sesame Street. If y'all even remember Sesame Street. I'm sure a lot of y'all may not even remember it, but I remember bits of it here and there. But yeah, Ned actually did something that you would actually not realize from Homer, or from Ned. He punches Homer in the eye. Yeah, Ned literally punching Homer. And yeah, Dr. Hibbert is saying that Homer may not be able to see another 3D movie again. And yeah, Ned is of course saying that he was in guilt and pain, and his mustache fell out because he's got a clip-on. Which, yeah, I didn't actually notice he had a clip-on. And he's telling Homer if he can pray for him. But, of course, Homer's like, "If you pray to Superman," and he's like, "I'm not praying to a character in a comic book." And Marge is saying that not only that you hurt his eye, maybe you hurt his feelings as well. And Homer is telling Marge, "Give him one of your famous murmurs. Or, the noise that Marge makes when she's angry." And she's like, "I never said that noise in my life." And yeah, she does the noise after that. And Homer's like, "Thanks, Flanders. Just punch my eye, destroy my marriage, now pull the plug and let me die." And he's like, "That's the plug for the light." And Homer's just, "Bee." Just saying, "Bee." Like, just... just going on with it, I guess. And Ned is still feeling guilty that we see, or Mrs. Krabappel is just knowing that he feels guilty and tries to wanting to get some sleep. Which, yeah, he gets some crackers, some saltine crackers, and drinks a glass of milk. That actually sounds... I mean, I've had saltine... or those graham crackers before. But having milk with it as well, yeah. Don't think I've ever done. And yeah, he then has this dream nightmare where he ends up in this Ned Flanders personal hell. And yeah, we see this here in this song as well, where he's in hell, literally, and seeing all these different things as well that would consider for Ned. And we see Homer and this famous person as well. And see spicy mustard, and then this church, this marriage church place. And Ned wakes up and he tries to find what he needs to do in the Bible. He tries to find what he needs to do. And yeah, Lisa tries to talk to Miss Cantwell, and of course, yeah, she's still bullying Lisa. Like, you just got a demerit, even though they don't give demerits in Lisa's class. And she's like, what if I homeschooled? And she's like, I've driven by your home. And yeah, she tries to get Principal Skinner, but he's having to deal with Mr. Texicles. And he's like, kids can be cruel. And Ned is like, we don't know when we've gone too far. And yeah, Miss Cantwell just making this freaking Lisa, making Lisa jump, and Lisa trying to do her math and some social studies, but yeah, it ends up not going well when she images Miss Cantwell and both of them, and she tries to tell Marge that her bully is the teacher, and Marge is like, a teacher can't be a bully. I mean, I am sure though that there probably is lots of actual teachers in real life that could be bullies, though. And yeah, of course, Marge and Homer go to Principal Skinner and Superintendent Chalmers to say about how Lisa's being bullied. And Superintendent Chalmers is like, this school does not hire bullies. And Principal Skinner is like, that's right. And Superintendent Chalmers says, quiet, nerd. I just find that funny, though. He's just making Skinner jump. But of course, you know they're not going to do anything about it. And Mr. Burns thinking that Homer is actually working when you realize that he's asleep. And then Ned comes in because he's got the answer. And Homer is like, how'd you get in here? This is, you know, a very highly restricted area. And we see Lenny giving these scouts a tour and saying, who wants to touch radiation? Yeah, I don't think he would want to. I mean, I'm not in that kind of thing can say that it would be good or bad if a kid would touch something like that, but I'm sure you would not let a kid touch any radiation at a nuclear plant or any of it in general. And yeah, Ned's saying that he found the word or the message, and Homer's like, I don't go to where you work and read the Bible to you. And Ned is like, I would embrace such a glad visit. And yeah, Ned then tells Homer that he needs to punch Ned in the eye so they'll be even. But of course Homer doesn't punch him, because that would make Homer the better man if he isn't or if he doesn't punch him. And of course gets Ned angry and punches Homer again. And yeah, Miss Cantwell comes to Lisa, overhearing what Lisa did. And yeah, Principal Skinner is like, don't ever tell on a bully, Lisa. Like, dang. It seems like even Principal Skinner is scared to do anything about it. The principal at the school, like, yeah. And Lisa gets sent to detention as well. And she tells the other bullies, how does someone even become a bully, and why would her bully be her teacher be a bully? And yeah, we see Ned trying to direct traffic, and yeah, he ends up choking on a fly because everybody is not wanting to pass with somebody like Ned. And Homer's like, don't worry, people, I'll protect you. And yeah, we see this rain delay on this baseball game, and Lisa is telling Homer that her teacher is still bullying her, and Homer and Marge coming to the school just made it worse. And Homer has to do something with this. And then we see there's this baby duck on the field. Yeah, there's this baby duck that is in the field of the baseball stadium. And Homer goes to Ned saying that, saying that I don't want to punch you. I want your wife. But to say, I want your wife, the teacher, to get rid of Lisa's substitute. Which, yeah, Ned gets Mrs. Krabappel, and she actually might have just a solution to do it. And she gets over to Miss Cantwell and brings in Bart. And I love the music that plays when Bart comes in. Like, oh boy. And yeah, you know this is gonna end disastrously. But for a good way. And she's like, well, I can't say what harm one boy can do. Or one kid can do. Oh, she's gonna regret that. She is going to regret that. I can just say that. And then when she comes back, she sees the classroom a complete disaster. And she says that she was only in the bathroom for 2 minutes. Bart managed to wreck the whole classroom in 2 minutes. And even posted a video of the teacher, of Miss Cantwell's, just saying stupid Lisa repeatedly. And she says that he won. And Lisa says that she can get it to stop. Miss Cantwell just has to like her. And she's like, I can't. Yeah, she's like, I can't. And grabs one of the other Joeys and bites the head off of it as well. And Superintendent Chalmers and Principal Skinner are telling her that she doesn't have to leave. And she's like, you two are the worst dressed gay man I ever met. As she drives away. And Lisa really wants to know before she leaves, why does she not like Lisa? And she pretty much admits that she thinks Lisa is pretty, that has the blonde hair and the cute voice for an 8-year-old, and Lisa wearing pearls, and she just can't stand girls that are like Lisa. And Lisa is like, in excitement, saying that she hates me because I'm pretty. Yeah, Miss Cantwell just bullying Lisa just because she was jealous at Lisa, thinking that she's one of the girls that would get all the boys' attention, and you know how she is. Which, you can say different things of what you would think for that being the reason. And yeah, of course it gets Lisa all muddy as well. And then we see Homer and Ned just having some time, and yeah, they're praying, and Homer's like, this is praying, and tries to get out of it. And yeah, a really good episode. I really do enjoy. Again, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. And catch you next one.